Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as the Ice Court going up against Skarbrand for Total War Warhammer 3. We're actually getting more save files sent in for Warhammer 2 lately, which doesn't bother me at all. Anyway, we got one here for Warhammer 3. And as usual, it's a minor city siege, and I reckon Skarbrand is contributing to like 50% of these disaster battles these days. Anyway, he's got a small army in here with a small garrison. I don't think he upgraded the garrison building, I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, he's just outpowered. There's some really good units in here. There's some units that we don't really have to worry about too much. It only says valiant defeat, but when we go into the battle here, you see that the odds definitely aren't in our favor. And part of the problem here as well is that most of the units that he recruited were guns. Now, that's fine in some situations here, but if those guns don't have a clear line of sight and don't get enough time to shoot, they'll get caught in melee and just won't have enough time to dish out their bounce power worth of damage. This is a really good defensive map here. However, this position here is where I like to defend, and it's not really great for guns. Anyway, let's jump in here and see what we can do. It doesn't make any sense to not control large armies. So it's really just about trying to find the best position for the guns to shoot, especially when you're dealing with a mostly melee infantry army. Now, the guns shouldn't have any problem taking out Skarbrand. Ideally, it might even be good to have Skarbrand chase after the cavalry, but we'll see. Because he might just not go for it as well. But we should be able to get somebody to chase after our cavalry. Because our cavalry have absolutely no combat potential. They're not going to win in any engagements here. And if you've got units that can't win in terms of an actual engagement that they can win, obviously, using them as a distraction is the next best thing to do. Now, if this guy here dies, he doesn't matter. But if that one there dies, it does matter. Alright, I'm just going to move everybody up to here. What we want to do here is put down the barricade, because this will force this force over here to go around it and come up this way rather than punch right through it. It just means that we're not going to get attacked from two fronts, and that's going to slow down the damage that we take. Still going to take damage pretty quickly though, because I don't know, Khorne forces, they just eat you up real quick. Okay. And once again, there's one unit on skirmish mode. So fucking stupid, but what are you going to do? Alright, I'm going to keep you back. You stay there. Alright, I'm going to put these Streltsies... Can't put them all there. I'm actually going to use the dockable areas. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, look, this is what they can see, right? If you look at it, it's not a good spot for guns. Like, they can't shoot through the ground, can they? Stupid dockable areas. Yeah, what we need to do is have them come up here so we've actually got a good line of sight. If we could get them to stand there and then we can shoot in here, that might work. I'm going to have the Streltsies stand at the rear, because that's part of the army. If we can try to preserve that, that would be good. Try to use the other units up first. But yeah, I hate dockable areas so much. They obviously improved it a little bit, but I think that this is awful. Some of them are just placed in terrible positions. Just no thought behind it. Really, really hate it. Okay, we could put archers over here. I don't know, because they're just going to run past here really quickly. Just don't feel it for that. Where are we going to put this? Okay. Okay, we need some people over here. Yeah, we want to make sure that the Ice Guards shoot at as many of the demons as possible, because not all of the army is demonic. Put them all on guard mode. Okay. So they're spread out about as much as I can. We've got a bit of a gap in here, which we'll see how that goes. I'll put the dude there. But yeah, we were just really hard to know how that's going to perform, because the Khorne forces are probably just going to punch right through. Then we've got these guys here. I'm going to keep you there. Yeah, don't keep your cavalry up here. They're of absolutely no value there. I'm going to put these here. No, here. And we're going to try to get Skarbrand's attention. Okay, I think it's going to be tricky, and I think we're going to take massive casualties. I don't think there's any way around that. But it's just about whether or not we can win here. Because if we win, at least not everybody's going to die. Okay, and when that hits 1400, need to remember to build a tower, because tier 1 towers with Kislev not that good, but the tier 3 towers are the way to go. Okay, we got the attention of the Exalted Bloodletter there, which that's pretty good. Like, that unit is way higher value than Kosovite Dervishes. But I really want to get Skarbrand's attention. Nah, seems like we're just getting Minotaurs. That's still good. That's still good. So what we're doing here is taking a unit that has absolutely no ability to dish out damage and taking away from the initial fight, at least, some of their units that absolutely can dish out a lot of damage. That's it. We just lure them away so that they show up to the battle too late. Because the more units that they try to push through the front, the quicker they'll get through us. Okay, we're almost at 1400 here. Okay, I'm seeing some of my guys are shooting. Oh, there must be a summon unit. That's it. You know, you don't just want to run off, and you can't put them on skirmish mode, or else they'll just give up the chase. So I got to pay attention to this a little bit. Okay, there we go. I need this tower built there. Okay. That's it, that's it, that's it. These guys have been heavily distracted. They're really going in the wrong direction here. Alright, how are we going? No sign of anyone yet. Okay, here comes Skarbrand. If he's the first up there, that could be good if we focus fire on him. That's it. This is really good here. That's what we want to do. 2 very high tier units that are just not going to be able to show up in time. Hang on, that one's lost interest. Yeah, chasing after low tier trash. As soon as I start seeing people firing at will there, I need to go pay attention again. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. We gotta focus over here. Here we go. Skarbrand. Everyone's firing on him. Yep, yep, yep. I'm liking what I see here. Some of them are obstructed. Maybe just a little bit. That's okay. This is still looking really good. For Skarbrand to have only done 1,700 damage before he dies. So good. Oh god, that was really, really good there. Really, I'm very happy with that. That was great. Okay, here we go. And here, those Minotaurs are still chasing after us. They're not going to show up to the battle on time. That is such a good start to this battle. Yeah, these things here are annoying. But sometimes what they do is they summon it and then just try to run past you. I don't know. Okay. Good. Yeah, don't use dockable areas. This is so much better. These positions here, so they're still shooting from that angle. Yep. Okay, that's good. I'm going to have these guys come up here and recap the points that are being captured. Just keep that one there for now. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They just run past there. Alright, we're almost in... got enough to get another tower over here. But so far, so good. The Tsar Guard are holding. Coming at us in waves. Are they going to come up through this way, or are they going to go around? And there's Minotaurs. Yeah, they're going to take forever to get back here. That's it, that's it. Okay, good. This has gone so well so far. You know, most of the units are firing. The Tsar Guard are getting totally wrecked, but they're just part of the garrison, so it doesn't matter that much. They'll come back. Form up a little bit. I don't know what happened to that formation, but that's not good. Use up a little bit more of your ammo, and then it's okay if you go into melee. What happened with you? Why didn't you use up your ammo? But yeah, sometimes you just gotta let them, like, fight on autopilot. Don't give them actual orders. It's stupid, but if you give them orders, they'll actually derp out a fair bit. I don't know, they're supposed to have fixed that in the latest patch, but I haven't really played much since the latest patch. What happened over here? Oh, the skull cannon shooting at him. Okay, it was fine. Well, they only captured one position. Doesn't matter if this guy here dies, he's part of the garrison. Alright, if that one wants to chase after the winged lancers, that's fine. Oh, forgot about this. Battle was going well enough that it's not super important about that tower right now, but we should still build it anyway. Mountain power's looking good. Let's see. Okay, this one here, you're now the front line. Yeah, like I said, don't worry about it if he dies. Oh crap, what happened there? Gorby's chariot. Okay, just try to get out of there. Alright, we've captured all points. What's this? Yeah, kill them off. And those Minotaurs are still making their way back over here. That wild goose chase was so good. You come back if you're here, try to get a better angle for shooting. Yeah, anyone that's up here is probably gonna die. Corn forces just kill you really quickly. But good. So we got the Gorby's chariots distracted. We own all positions, that's good. Okay, last little shot, and then you're going in. There you go. Hold them back. Good, we got good firing angles here. Everyone's getting shot. All the corn forces. Yep, so that's been capped. That's good. And, oh crap, got to pay more attention over here. Now, we've already tested this stuff out before. If you send cavalry up against the Gorby's chariots, they will still lose. Unfortunately, cavalry in Warhammer 3 are still just complete trash. Unless they've got, like, anti-large, they're not going to do anything. Cool, these guys don't need to go anywhere. Okay, we can build another tower. Let's do that. But it looks like we're going to stop them here. Okay, it would be good if we could get rid of this one here before it regenerates its bloody ammo. Okay, a lot of our ammo has been spent, which is probably where most of our balance power has dropped down from, but it's been... There we go, we got the armaments on them. Okay, now you turn around and get him. Which, it'll probably leave the battlefield before we kill any one of them. Okay, now hopefully not too many in the main army got wiped out, but I really wasn't sure which was which in terms of the armored Cossars, but I knew that the Streltsy wasn't it, so that's why I put them at the back. But yeah, I think we pretty much kicked their ass. Maybe I shouldn't have lured this guy so close to the edge of the map. Because yeah, those gore-based chariots can be a real pain, because they can lose 75% of their health without taking any casualties, and then they come back at full health next time. Make sure we wipe out as many of these units here as possible. Because you've only got a small army and the garrison can't come with you, so you need to make sure that as many of these Khorne warriors are defeated. Because all the demons are gone. And now the funny thing is these guys here are actually delivering perhaps more damage than some of these missile units did, just because they're running down units. You save them till the end of the battle. You know, no point having them wasted at the start. Good, getting rid of some of those Minotaurs as well. So this one here has dished out 2,400 damage. This one here, 3,000. Okay, maybe not quite as much as some of the missile units. Yeah, yeah, look at the streltsy there. 11,000 damage. But yeah, I think the important thing to note is don't use the fucking dockable areas. But Legend, they said they fixed the dockable areas. Yeah, but you can... The thing is, you can fucking see, if you put a unit here, that they can't see the goddamn area. Unless the bullets actually fly through the terrain, they're not going to hit them. It's just stupid design. Stupid, stupid design. What are you going to do? You know, if just because they make a mechanic doesn't mean you have to use it. It's their job to make the mechanic actually worthwhile using. You know, if they just put something in there for the sake of it being there, just don't use it. CA's always put shitloads of traps in their games. You just don't use them. Alright, so I reckon these two units here probably got wiped out. But for this half stack here to only lose 2 units, that's not so bad. And all that's left are really those Gore-Beast chariots. Which you should be able to just auto-resolve, get rid of them. Might even be recruiting, I don't know. It's not my campaign, so I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a really good defensive position. And doing what we did with the cavalry, it may not seem like that was a big deal, but it... Oh, we only lost 1 unit. But the fact that one of those Minotaurs just essentially never showed up to the battle was really good, because Minotaurs, what they can do is if you send enough Minotaurs through, they could have killed the Tsar Guard really quickly and started attacking all of the guns. But because they didn't have that oomph at the start, we held them back and shot them to shit. Yeah, I think you need the money.
No more threat than mice.
So just have a little look at the situation and see how he's going.
What news do you bring to the Ice Throne, friend?
But I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to just never looking at this particular campaign again. Oh, that looks like an auto-resolve. Why did that happen? That's the settlement garrison. That's your army standing... Oh, I see. Were you in ambush stance? With this one? Yeah, I think you were. Okay, that's clever if you did that. Because, yeah, you lured them into a trap. Good job. Because, yeah, the AI... I'll just explain this briefly. The AI never withdraw from a fight after they've initiated it. So what ends up happening is that they come over here. This one is just completely hidden to them. They think that their army here is stronger than this. And it is. But you're in ambush stance. And the moment they initiate the attack, you get pulled out of ambush stance. And it's like, oh shit, I actually don't win this.
Motherland never falters.
And that gets rid of them.
Leave them.
So I bet that'll say ambush foiled or something. And if you did that, good job. That's a good technique. Does it say... Yeah, I don't know if it'll say ambush. Discovered. But yeah, I'm assuming that's what you did, because otherwise it wouldn't have made the attack. The AI usually don't make attacks if they don't feel like they can win the auto-resolve. So yeah, that was a really good maneuver on your part there. And there you go, that's the last of... Man, all of their bloody Bloodlords are named this. Yeah, you should easily be able to auto-resolve that. Alright, have a look at the campaigns. Turn 79. You don't have a lot of territory, and you are... I guess a bit behind in terms of the soul race, but it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, you can easily handle that yourself. I suppose the campaign's not going too bad. Minus 2,000 incomes. Oh, you got this coming in. Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least you got 3 enemy legendary lords. Well, if you want to include the western provinces, that means the northern provinces got wiped out. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't really matter so much. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember that if you've got a unit, like the cavalry one, which one is it? The Kosovite dervishes. There's this one over here. That will just trade poorly in a battle. The best thing you can have them do is distract an enemy. Just have them chase you, because the enemy will likely attack something that's closest to it, even if you can't, even if it doesn't think it can actually catch it, but it will try anyway. and to have a Minotaur unit chase after them was really good, because it was just wasting their balance of power. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.